audio system. Oh, that's working. Anyway, you mentioned you can take those bags at some point, since your company, your garbage company, isn't able to let you come out whatever.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm assuming with, especially the first bag, just because of how full it is, we have to take some out.
Yeah.
Really, we have a truck at our disposal. Unfortunately, we do not. I think the audio's working. Ah! Yeah, we're good. Well, Hunter?
I see what the problem is.
I don't. Oh, God.
It's where I put the new supports at.
What do you mean?
Some of them are sticking out. It's okay.
It looks fine to me.
You know what? I wonder if I'll some more food.
There you go. All works out. Yeah. I can get that song out of my head. That's a bad thing.
I'll just leave it like that. That works.
Fine to me. Yeah. My phone charger decided to completely stop working the other day.
Oh no.
So I had to switch over to an alternate method of charging my phone, which is actually kind of working out pretty well. Oh,
What's
Jesus. Mr. DVC, quite literally, most likely, the way he's making it sound, has the exact same thing that I have.
What's that?
The Whistler 210. No, 200 to 100. It's a Whistler with 400 channels. That pretty much describes. I mean, everything you just described is exactly what I have.
You put me on?
Yep. One more second.
Oh, I forgot about that. Huh, duh.
See,
You
you gotta make sure you turn it off. Otherwise, I checked that thing. It seems like it's fine, but still, you know what? I mean, it was on all night, dude. A little concerning, if you ask me. Last I checked, I don't even think anyone's home, so you can make as much noise as you want. From what I heard, no one was here today. That's why this kind of all worked out perfectly. Everyone left. Mom's at work. Anna's in Pop Larry's. Angel is. That should be. I don't know. For Marvel. Mom took Angel's car. Anna took Mom's car. So Angel is probably here. It's just her day off. No, she's with Austin. So yeah, no one's here because Angel and Austin are at his parents for their Christmas.
Oh.
So there's the only people here are the cats.
You know, Martha?
Sure, there should be one in here. Keep an eye on the street, please.
Yep.
Perfect. This actually is going to work out perfectly because I even brought down my radio just in case. In case we get the live stream. But anyway, yeah, my charger just completely stopped working in the alternate method I was talking about. We went up to Verizon a few years ago. We got our new phones, not this one. This mine's actually better than everyone else's. But they gave us an option to either get wireless, Bluetooth, allegedly waterproof headphones, a waterproof, about the same thing, but it's a speaker, or a charging station where all you do is you put your phone on it and it charges it. It also comes with this little thing you can take out and charge your phone. Well, Nana and Mom got that, and I got the headphones. I think Angel got a speaker. So I was talking to Nana, and I'm like, can I just steal this until we can get up to Verizon? Because I guess allegedly everyone at the one in Peru is a bunch of flying D-bags. So we need to go up to Ottawa, but no one seems to be jumping at the chance to fix my phone, so it's always nice. But so she just let me use it. It's been working out pretty fine. Seems Letty's leaving it alone. She's also in Keith, so that's always lovely.
More fun, yeah.
It's adorable though, because she meows a lot. I have a battle with her. She goes, I can't say very bad. There you go. What do you think, I was trying to just looking at it the other day, you said you want to work with lawyers. Did you ever get a final decision on that?
That was one of the first things. There you go. Which is better.
Okay. Guess I'll just sit here alone
Long.
in the basement.
So,
Yup. Something bad's gonna happen. Sit here. See videos 5 days ago. Oh, since the last Iowa Interstate. I don't know why they decided that I took Christmas off, which is technically a good thing. But there will be a train tonight. I'm gonna see it if it's the last thing that I do. Oh, it's dramatic effect. Safety concerns. I'm going on always. Everything else, Christmas lights are still there. That's that. Okay. All good. All good indeed. All good indeed. Oh, it hurts. Old and old and old. Very, very old. It's so dirty in there. I'm not an old man doerle. Check this quick. See. Oh, I did that again. I do not like that. Okay, leave it for now. Splinter. Get out of here. Don't give me a damn splinter. I don't think so. Well, oh, that doesn't look good. Waiting on the doerle to get back. I'm going to start working on this damn lamp. After 5 days of nothing being heard from Illinois Man, because it was Christmas break. I guess YouTubers get to take Christmas off too. At least I did. Perfect. That's perfect. Just how I wanted it. I'll do a little cleaning up. I think doerle should be back down within the next few seconds. That's his. Stay. Oh, that's perfect. Oh. Conrail's back. Mr. Conrail, it's been a few days since I've seen your name pop up. Temporarily. Flex track. How's it been, Conrail? Amtrak heading to Peoria finally. That's Amtrak for you. Just break off. The old Amtrak, the company that's famous for never being on time, forward and back. How was your Christmas, Mr. Conrail? There it is. Mr. Doerle, we have Mr. Conrail.
Hey, what's happening? How we doing? All right. You know, I'm gonna take a step back here.
Okay.
Because since I moved I'm gonna have to do something for the riverbed to make it work better.
I thought we were just agreeing that it looked pretty good where it
Well,
was.
the level's good and everything, but like you see how far over it is now. It's not going to support the weight of the water, is my problem. So, I am going to raise it just a little bit. Put a block in here, I think.
Let's see. I forgot to tell you. I moved all the scrap wood to that table. I cleaned it off a little. Oh, shit. Come on. You need this.
I'm going to think about it for a minute.
Okay, Mr. Thinker.
And while I do that, I'm going to work on rail over here.
Oh, Jesus. Sir, Mr. Conrail is.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. We're on a list of funding for the projects. Sorry, teeth work and getting ready for Christmas. It's all right, Mr. Conrail. It was a good thing I put that there.
Yeah. Smartly.
Watch Dearly try and figure out how to open a box of flex drag. Oh, I think you got it. Here you go. That's how they lay track in real life. They take it out of big boxes. And it's already all prefabricated and everything.
Yeah.
Well, technically it is. Well, yeah, I did see that one time when me and Mark were on one of our adventures. We were over at Buzzy Unison's little area in Oglesby trying to see their yellow engine.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of railroad ties and a few things of prefabricated rail. For a while, they've been talking about they're going to add another line finally to that Illinois Central Yard. But apparently, that's been talked about that for years, but it seems like they're finally starting to actually move on it. Which, fair enough. I mean, that yard was pretty huge compared to what it is now. Third of the stops are LaSalle, Peru, Utica, and Ottawa. Yeah. Oh, I thought. Huh. Mr. Doerle. Guess where Amtrak is finally going?
Ooh.
To Peoria.
Really?
According to Mr. Conrail here, that project they're working on where they'd have to stop in LaSalle, Peru.
Yeah.
I guess it's actually happening.
Oh, really?
So this way we said Amtrak hitting to Peoria finally. They're on the list of funding for the project. 3 of the stops are LaSalle, Peru, Utica, and Ottawa for the new line.
That's awesome.
Are they running on Iowa or are they making their own main line next to them? See, he agrees. That is awesome. Wow. Yeah. They've been talking about that for decades. If they can finally get on that, dude, that is. My videos are gonna get. Oh, you like this thumbs up? You can't even see my fingers. Oh, great Amtrak. Which you know what that means? If Amtrak's running, that means it's gonna be late. If it's gonna be late, that means I might get the chance to see it. Because when are they early? Well, I guess that one time. Not in Mendota, it was perfectly on time. With Princeton, it was 10 minutes late. Oh, what a trip. Next time we're going to Galesburg, 100%. Because look at it this way. If no trains come through, we can go in the museum, and I feel like there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen there.
Oh, yeah.
It's such a huge museum.
I just want to play on the
The
Engine
training.
simulator again.
Well, of course I do. It's every childhood's dream. Every child's dream. It's every childhood's dream. I'm sitting in there, it's as close as I'm gonna get, Durley. For now. Besides, it was fun knowing what all the switches actually did. I'm like, all right, I know what I'm doing. Got to turn this on, turn this on, turn this on. Is the engine on? I don't know. I don't hear anything. I'm a professional in this type of stuff. I play train games.
Would you give me the Leatherman?
It's
In the
in,
box over there?
the
On ground?
Leatherman is in.
I'm sorry, the triple. The black box.
The Leatherman is in your head.
I was thinking about the Leatherman because it was in my hands.
You think about the Leatherman because how cool it is. Best Christmas present ever.
Would you grab me the punch set too that's on the shelf on the desk?
I had to remember what it was for a second. Don't worry, I got it. It's the punch set. Iowa Interstate, Tazewell, and Peoria CSX, Metro, Amtrak are the hosts. So I'm having a seizure. Iowa Interstate is letting Amtrak on their tracks. Wow, that's pretty ballsy since they're always late. What'd you do?
I had it all measured out. No, it's too short.
This guy.
Hey now.
With a potential of 600 riders. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't think the tracks were in the right shape to be hauling passengers. Aren't they going to have to replace all that shit? And a flag stop at Starved Rock. Wow, flag stop. Okay, Amtrak, I see what you're doing, making flag stop a thing again. Damn.
It's exciting news.
Especially if it's soon.
No, they've been talking about that for years.
Yeah.
It'd just be so convenient. It actually opens up a lot of job opportunities for people.
People take the Amtrak just to visit me. That's what you do. Amtrak, sponsor me. Make one of the stops my crossing. It'll take 7 to 10 years. God damn it. You better be alive for that, old man.
I'll work on it.
God damn it. I will be.
Yeah, you probably will.
We're finally talking about it. So that's a step in the right direction.
All right.
We'll make my crossing a monument. I know Starved Rock is.
Right. Okay, I'm going to need
Your assistant.
I need, should I be bringing close?
I already had some. Sort of got the other container somewhere around there.
No, I took the flux home with me. Oh, okay. Then I need a brush and solder.
Can't tell if this is dirty or not.
It's fine.
Can't tell.
Brush, solder, and that.
Yeah. Just say it right on the rails there. Ugh. Steak. Don't worry, I'm back. Running all those bits from the bridge that you broke off.
From the fridge?
Bridge.
Oh, okay.
That bridge. The infamous bridge, the newest one.
Did you find solder?
That's also an excellent. I guess I should have assumed that's what you needed that. Yes. I think it's on, just judging by the smell. It doesn't really smell too good. I will say that.
Starch chemicals you probably shouldn't be breathing in, so it makes sense.
Mr. Durley,
Yes.
we are being graced with the Lord's presence.
Oh, is it DBC himself?
Yes, it is Mr. DVC himself.
Good morning, afternoon, DBC.
I don't know what time it is. It's 12 o'clock. It's afternoon. You got it right the second time. Merry late Christmas to you all.
Merry, merry.
Is this guy Santa?
Oh, oh, oh.
There you go.
Wait, that's a green tie.
You should have dressed up. I thought you were doing that for work. You can't drop the Leatherman, Durley.
Well, I can.
You're not supposed to.
We're very proficient.
Jesus. This is why it's live. How was your Christmas yesterday? My Christmas was great. Durley, how was your Christmas?
I was pretty good. I got to see my stepsister, my stepbrother, mom, and my niece and nephew from her were there, and I only get to see them once or twice a year. So that's always a real treat. And I got to see my folks, and there was lots of food, and had a really good time. Talked about the A10 Warthog with my dad, and
It's the best thing to talk about.
yeah.
Let's do that or the Union Pacific Big Boy.
Yeah. I did talk about trains with my dad a little bit. We hung out in the garage for about 20 minutes. He's like, this is probably about as long as we can be out here with everyone not getting mad at us.
I wasn't invited. I got the Iowa Interstate 700 engine. Oh shit.
Nice.
The one that always causes issues on the damn Bureau rocket run. Well, hopefully it doesn't cause as much issues as it does in real life. That's great. I know you were talking about it, man. That's great. Best hammer in the world, I guess. Not early.
Logan, best hammer in the world.
Apparently, you're using it.
It's working.
I guess it's working. There you go. You should make a video about that, Mr. DVC, the 700. If not, you should.
That nail just did not go in right.
Mr. Professional over here.
Well, I don't want to catch on the undercarriage or anything.
No, preferably not.
So far, we've had like really good runs with all the trades you put on here.
Not every single one.
Hmm?
So not every single one.
Well, I mean, like, as far as like the new track goes. And that part will be ordered Friday.
Speaking of, you want to give everyone an update on the engine that Gravity destroyed?
Yeah, so
Hold on. The day before Christmas Eve, I went to Jorge's and I saw Iowa Interstate. It was all tanker cars, you know. Thing, unfortunately, they didn't run for the past 2 days, but thankfully, I was there for that tanker car. Thankfully, they're running tonight, and I will be there. You can guarantee I'm going to be there. It's been 5 days. Like I'm losing it slowly in my head. Anyways, Mr. Burley.
as you may or may not be aware, young Charlito here has a EMD ST70 ACE.
The BNSF H3 livery.
When we were hanging up some of these lights a moon or two ago,
Gravity.
I bumped the table. It was on the rail, and gravity had its way with it. And I busted one of the axles, bent it. And the new Walther's mainline stuff has these really great helical gears, which transfer energy better. But you can't just buy them off the website. So I had to contact Walther's directly. They got back a hold of me. They're like, "Yep, we can get this part, no problem. Pay shipping, $12.95, and it's yours."
There you go.
Yep.
So shout out to Walther's Mainline.
But along the way, the research, I found out that Walther's is based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Which is where Mr. Paul is from.
And there's also a direct Amtrak from Mendota to Milwaukee.
Is it just so happens?
And my birthday is coming up.
Is it just so happens?
And I was thinking about taking a trip there for the weekend.
As it just so happens.
Yeah, and taking my my favorite son with me.
That's me.
So.
Thank you. Canadian National, have your number. Oh, you're lucky you fixed that. You're lucky you fixed that from Canadian National to Can.
Come this way.
Okay, I guess I'm going this way.
Stay in front of the camera.
Hello?
Hello.
What do you mean by my number? Number? Phone number? Doerle is drinking substances that he shouldn't be on camera, so that's why he's over there.
Yep.
I'm gonna go this way now. You may. What type of number? Phone number? My favorite number?
Railroad.
No. Phone. Yeah, sure. Just gonna willingly type this in the chat, which I probably shouldn't, because then I'll get swatted.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
What's up?
Nothing. Just something this streamer should probably never say in chat. It's her phone number.
Oh, no. Phone number online.
Well, I'm not going to say it out loud because the chat I don't think will show up. Eventually, when the YouTube publishes this video, it will hear everything we say.
No, I will tell my number. 222-222-22.
I love that commercial. I got to show you guys something. No, obviously you're not a 2000s kid because you're very old, but...
I need cash now. JG Whitworth.
Yeah, I think he knows.
877 cash now.
I think he knows. Yeah.
Look, Charlie.
I think he knows.
Don't speak to me of the old magics. I was there when they were written.
Oh, God. You're scaring me. Bloop. Yeah, Angel doesn't like it. That commercial is kind of funny.
Oh
boy, I have received a text message. Wrong person. It was a completely different person that has absolutely nothing to do with this whole conversation at all. That's funny. I was half expecting to be getting spam calls by people I know. Just DBC harassed me. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's me. Who is you? Messaged you and isn't a contact. You're right. I'm calling the police. I just got a text message that said, "Hello, it's me." Who is me? I'm kidding. PPC. Yeah, there you go. I figured. I was just messing with you. No, that's what you're going in my contact as.
It's me?
No, DBC.
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta figure out how to do this. Add. create. Go here, go here, go into here, go into here, go into here, right here, right here, save. There you go. That's silly. That should make contacting each other way more easier than going through YouTube comments or YouTube live streams. So hopefully with the SD78s we'll be on
I'm
the
expecting
real.
just a couple weeks, yeah.
There you go.
When I get paid Friday.
Record this. Someone record this.
When I get paid Friday, I'll be able to order the part. And then, however long it takes them to ship it to me, but I don't think it'll take like that long. It's from Milwaukee, right?
Milwaukee Road.
And I mean, when I was on the phone with the lady, I had her laughing. I was like, "You don't understand the wrath of a 17-year-old rail fanner when his dad broke his favorite train." I've lived in fear since that day. Fear of Charlito's retaliation. Reminds me of that movie, Carlito's Way, where he went through just whacking everybody. All right.
Silently making progress. So, Doerle, what do you think? How long do you think it'll take until we can get trains running around in a full loop again?
In a full loop?
Mm-hmm.
Without the accessory turnout?
Mm-hmm.
The end of the week.
That's a while. It's
a few days. I know.
Not a text message. Wasn't BBC.
How
much more work do we have to do until we can get in a full loop, would you say?
Connecting the bridge there and then putting the trestle on.
What all needs to be done to get the trestle in place?
Well, we're going to have to lay out some kind of platform where we can see where the bottom of it is sitting and it's nice and aligned, and then build the terrain up around that and anchor it in. I think that's why my dad had it anchored in like it was.
Mm.
Well,
Roman concrete.
That he understood Roman concrete, so
Roman concrete.
He still won't give up his secrets.
You talked to him?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, that turd.
Yeah.
That turd.
You ask him what the formula for Roman concrete is. He's like, what's Rome?
Oh my God. He's lying. He is such a little turd. Look, all we need to do is we need to go up, make an intervention. Together, we need to show the video clip of how thick it was. I don't think he'll prefer seeing it in
How thick it was. This shit here that's barely a veneer. We can't even run the staple gun through it. I mean, the stuff was like rock.
It was. It really was. Your dad knew what he was doing, man. What time we will be heading down to LaSalle? Well, I don't know how much work we're doing here, but I highly doubt it'll last that long. Probably 6 o'clock. Be leaving here at 6, like I typically do. What do you think, Doerle? Were you spending the night with the Iowa?
Probably not.
He is such a turd.
I kind of want to go and get that turkey prepped, and I want to make that tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I didn't.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
Well, there you go. You have it from the Doerle. He is going home to cook turkey.
Mm-hmm. Prep turkey. Not cook it. Cook
Prep.
it tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Just saying, you know.
No, I'm just saying.
Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Not an expert, but I'd say this bitch is pretty hot right about now. Maybe not.
Do me a favor, Charlie.
What's up? Don't touch the soldering pin.
Yeah, don't do that.
I was seeing if it was emitting any heat.
Just go over here and kind of hold this up, like right here.
Where your finger is?
Like right underneath, yeah.
Oh, you mean, okay.
And just give me some pressure there.
Yep. All good?
No, hang out for a second.
Okay.
There we go. Beauty, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, let me try and see if I can readjust the camera a little bit. Hold on. Just want to make sure you guys are getting the best of the view here, because unfortunately this is the best camera angle we can get since this is being recorded on a laptop and all. But trying to make sure.
Make sure we can see.
Precisely. You don't need to see far down, but like that's a little better. I got a message from DVC. I might meet you down there. Oh boy. Another meet and greet with Illinois man.
Oh,
Don't ask for a signature. I don't know how to write my name in cursive that well.
makes me sad. I'd like to meet you, DVC.
He would.
Some other night.
Trust me, when he says it, he says it. God, I'm just so tall you can't even see my hat. This video is brought to you by Operation Lifesaver. Maybe kind of, hey, the light's really messing with it. My favorite hat.
Alright.
Hmm?
Oh man, it didn't burn out, did it?
Well, maybe it's in the wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I
But it
thought
doesn't seem to work.
really well, it's energy saver, so maybe it's
Is
like.
there a switch or something for it?
Right. Now it's on low, it was just on high. It was not me.
Okay, so just pull it out. Was it soldered?
It's, yeah, well, the one side is, the other side isn't. Arms. Well, the turnout is looking a little bit more confusing now. Well, there it was me.
Okay, it's good.
Hot.
Now smoke. Coming back.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you're going this way.
Yep.
It's coming this way.
There with that word.
Look at that. Him and his damn beverages, I tell you.
I will return before I work with dangerous power tools.
That's one way to put it. That is one way to put it, all right. Here he goes. Fun is leaving. Oh, nothing to do now. At least he left the Leatherman again. It's the funniest thing. The other day he came over. He was doing a little bit of work. Maybe Christmas Eve. Maybe it was Christmas Eve. I can't remember. But a few days ago he was over here and he accidentally forgot his Leatherman. For those who don't know, the Leatherman is a very famous multi-tool manufactured in the United States of America. Hear the bald eagle scream? It's a very beautiful piece of tool and really gets work done. When it's in the hands of doerle, he's scared. Because it's about to get real. Well, he left it here. And ever since he showed me the Leatherman, I had no idea what it was at first. So I was like, I want one. Give me a Leatherman, please. He's like, look, when you get one, they're expensive. And I got the money for this. They get pretty expensive. That one's the original. They got ones for carpenters, all this stuff. Really, really cool, man. But he left it the other day, so I just kept it on me the whole day yesterday. I'm telling you, I came downstairs and I saw it. It was like a video game. It was floating, spinning in circles. When I picked it up, I unlocked an achievement. There was holy music going on and everything. I felt the power of the Leatherman. My cat looks like yours. You got to try and be a little bit more specific. I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know you had a cat. I love cats. We have way too many cats. Um, can you try and which one? If you can try and dim it down here. We got way too many. I think we got 5. Hold on. Yeah, we got 6. 6 cats. Way too many. There's no such thing. When you get that many, when you get more than one cat, you realize it's physically impossible to keep cat hair off of your clothes. Very, very difficult. But while you're here, Mr. DBC, does this by chance look anything like what you picked up for Christmas? I'm assuming. If so, good news for you. This is actually pretty easy to program into. Hold on, that's better. This is the old Whistler 2110, 200, 2100. I don't know, something like that. Been with me for a few months now. The whole thing. Figured I'd bring it down anyway. For shits and giggles. Teach you a little programming skills. It is the same breed. See if I can narrow it down here. I think the only picture I've ever posted on YouTube, cat-wise, is we talk about this one, the little mama, posted in the community tab a little while ago. Because if so, that's Letty. She's female and she is a mother, about 2 or 3 years old. I can't really remember. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not that old, pretty young still. Not a lot of years. But if so, I can't really recall the exact breed that she is, but I do know, assuming you know cat breeds pretty well, she has a little bit of Maine Coon in her. And Maine Coon are the type of cats that get really fluffy and really, really big and fat. Especially the male one that we have, he's fully Maine Coon. That looks like mine, but the antenna is black. Yeah, that's the basic rubber antenna. The only reason why this antenna isn't, it's not what comes with it. See, it's an extendable antenna. Thing goes up to about 20 inches, something like that. Really extends the radius of how much you can hear. Unfortunately, not much from where I stand. I will tell you this right now. Both of the radio antennas I had really don't. It really doesn't matter when you stand in LaSalle because it's in terms of elevation, it's a really low point where I stand. So I can definitely tell you with 100% guarantee of both antennas I've had have basically worked the exact same. Obviously, when I go on different adventures like Mendota, Princeton, Galesburg, this thing has helped out a lot more. But in LaSalle, the elevation on where I stand specifically is really low to the ground. So raising the antenna really doesn't help for anything other than hearing the BNSF mainline dispatch for Mendota. Clear as day, by the way. I thought my phone vibrate. I guess I'm losing my mind. But yeah, that one is just the normal antenna that it comes with. I will say, if you ever replace your antenna with something like this, for instance, if you want a little bit more range, if you just replace it with anything, if the original antenna is not damaged, I recommend you keep it because in case this one gets damaged, you're going to need it. I actually have my original one in my backpack that I carry in the very, very front pouch just in case I ever need it. I will say it looks a little bit more professional too. Now, I will warn you of one thing. I know obviously you have a radio scanner, but I will say this right now. I want to make sure everyone's aware that unfortunately it's just so you know for future reference. Unfortunately, if you ever buy an actual two-way radio, which means you can talk into it, which this one it's a one-way. It doesn't have any buttons. I cannot speak through this whatsoever. The only thing it has is an earbud and a belt clip on the back. But I will say right now, for anyone who's not aware of it, and especially, no offense, but maybe you DVC, because you're getting into radios now. You know, you're a man. I gotta teach you these things. If you ever get a two-way radio, I will say it's not illegal to own one, obviously, and I'm just gonna state the obvious. You can get a two-way radio if you want. A two-way radio might give you a little bit more options, but I will say if you ever try and contact the railroad, not just Iowa Interstate, any railroad, unfortunately, that's the part where it gets into legal trouble. So I will say, when it comes to this, go ahead and get whatever radio you want. Mess around, go on YouTube, get some reviews, talk to people, see what they prefer and see what's the best one. And the only difference is either it's one way or two way. The only thing is with two way, it would help, especially if you have multiple people that you are recording with and you're a little bit further away. That's the part where two way you can talk to your friends as much as you want. But I will do a quick disclaimer right now. Never try and talk to the railroad if you ever figure out how to, because that is extremely illegal and they do not appreciate that. But other than that, you can do whatever you want with a radio. Send out Morse code. Not kidding. But the really cool thing about this, something I learned, is it's got a little, oh, you can't really see. Hold on. Take off the antenna here. It's got a little jack right there where you can put in your own headphones or earbuds. When it comes to what I do, standing right next to the rails, me personally, I would recommend putting in earbuds if you're standing that close to the train, especially if you want to hear. Because I'm not going to lie to you, when you're down in LaSalle, unless if you are in Spring Valley in a place with no crossings, the radio really doesn't help unless if you just want to hear things. Because in my case, where I stand, I have at least 5 or more crossings that are set up where I'm going to be able to hear the horn before it gets to me. But the radio scanner is always just, even though in all my recent videos I always put in the headphone jack, which is what I'm going to do tonight, because I can't hear it, the video can't hear it, it doesn't pick it up whatsoever. But I will say, having a radio scanner does kind of make it a little bit better, because especially if something goes wrong, you can hear it. I do know one instance where there was a guy on the railroad track that got not stuck. He was sleeping on a bridge really close to the railroad bridge, and they had to call the cops, and I was able to hear that. So you will get a little bit of extra stuff on the radio here and then. If you're lucky and you stay with them for a bunch of years, you might even get a call out. I've been recording them for better half of a year, and I've only got my name called out once on the radio, which when that happens, you go to cloud 9 within a matter of seconds. Now, one thing that you will hear, which will clear up a lot of things, is Ken. When you go down to the tracks, yes, I saw the image. I'm still talking. I'm just making sure. I got your message all worked through there. But when you're down and you got the main dispatch channel on the radio, before they hit Jorge's, you will usually hear someone say over the radio, "Hey, Kenny," or "What's up, Ken? Nice weather, Ken." Now, Ken is a older gentleman that I'm personally really great friends with. He lives out in Oglesby. If you ever see a very old blue truck with a topper on the back that is, the headlights are off, but the indicator lights are still on, and it's kind of pointing towards the tracks, and it's kind of usually near the depot. That's Ken. He goes down to the tracks just like me every single night, and he doesn't record the train. He just sits there, and every time, he's been doing it for years. He's done personal stuff for the railroad and their company that's really helped them out. He's been watching them ever since they were the Rock Island. Him and his father actually went down to that exact spot when the old Rock Island ran through there. So he's quite literally been watching trains go on that track for his whole entire life. So in case for anyone who's ever watched my videos, obviously some instances there is a lot of extra horn action down at the depot. A little disclaimer is half the time,
all the time, that is not necessarily meant for me. It's meant for Ken, because they've just known him for forever, man. Like the people that run down on that track specifically, yeah, they know him like personal good friends. They make sure he gets a little recognition every single night he goes down there. So in case if you've ever wondered why every time they go past the depot, they typically you might see an arm out the conductor side wave. That's to Ken. I'm not saying they won't acknowledge you, because they do. I've had a few instances where some nice engineers. I will say this: I've never got waved at by an Iowa Interstate conductor. It's the weirdest thing, I'm telling you. But some instances you will have a little bit of recognition. I will say there's two things that you can use to be recognized by a railroad company: be young, like a kid, or have been going down there for so long where they literally just know your name. Because obviously, all the railroad companies, they love seeing kids smile. I mean, if they can do that, they're going to do it. But just saying, because I know every night you're going to hear someone that says, "Hey, Ken," over the radio, if your radio's on, assuming. But I will do a quick little radio thing here. Obviously, when you turn it on, I will say this. When you go and turn it on, I'm trying to see if I can get the light is just not working with me right now. When you have your radio on, you got two things that you can move here. The one on the far right is the volume. I recommend turning it on at halfway, and when the train gets close enough, turn it up to full. And the reason why you don't put it on full immediately is because that could drain the batteries. This right here, the one closest to the antenna, that's your squelch. If you turn it all the way down, it gets static. And basically what the squelch does is if you turn it up all the way, you're only going to hear the long blasts of radio frequencies. If you want to hear something like the EOTD, the end of train device, I would recommend making it do that noise and turn it until it stops making that noise. Not all the way, just turn it, and as soon as it stops making that static noise, keep it there. You will be able to hear everything, whether it's a long conversation or a short little hello is what the squelch does. And obviously on the back, you got your battery thing here. It takes about 4 AA batteries. It comes with a black one, assuming the packaging was the same. It should come with a black one and a yellow one. The yellow one is known as a backup, is what I use it for. I'd recommend taking that with you every night, just for in case, because I've had a few instances where the radio's died on me. But I would personally fill both of those with batteries just to make sure you have an extra on you at all times. I will say the radio does do a little beep when it's about to die, and you'll have to look at the LED screen and you should see a B. And if you see a B, that means your batteries are low and you got to change them. Also, Doerle's back with no introduction. He just came right down.
Just got right to work.
When you see the picture, tell you. Yeah, I got the picture. I was just going over the
radio.
Yeah, with Mr. DBC. Turns out he literally has the exact same thing as me.
It's awesome. So you guys are already familiar with it.
Precisely. And precisely. But that's just the basic logistics of the radio. If you have any more questions, I might not be able to answer them, so I'm not really a radio guy. I do know, I do know the manual helped out a lot. Me personally, what kind of got me through the knowing how to work everything is one of my good buddies used to work at Radio Shack. And if you know what Radio Shack is, well, that should tell you enough. He knows what he's doing. He knows his way around radios, and he knows to say.
I miss Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Like I guess there's still like Springfield Electric and stuff around here. But Radio Shack is great. Like if you wanted to like do electronic projects yourself, like build your own circuits and everything, because it was all right there. I mean, you can go and get yourself a 12 ohm resistor, whatever you wanted, and
anything electrical, Radio Shack.
It's hard to find stuff like that around here anymore.
Everything went online nowadays.
Yep. Excuse me, I'm gonna go this way.
You are. And I'm gonna go upstairs and use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
Keep them entertained and don't miss too many messages.
Keep the world entertained and don't miss too many messages. That's what the boy tells me.
Yep. I have the voice.
Well, keep you entertained. I'm gonna keep working on the track. How's that? And I have an idea. I was out in the car. I'm having a lot of trouble with getting the turnout for this bridge here. And I'm thinking, if I just use curves, existing curves, but man, it swings it way out here. I mean, we're way out here. But it would work because it's a nice constant curve. Oh, what have I got myself into? I'm going to tell you the first trick to building a layout is don't try to rebuild a layout. And I lost part of the bridge that I need. That's somewhere. Well, I'm just going to lay more track. We'll get it up to there, or I can cut it down to fit. That's all right. Yeah. Make sure everything's nice and seated here. All right. I'm gonna come and see if there's any messages here in just a second. I'm really more of the working on stuff here guy than I am the entertainment guy. I try to be entertaining, but it's hard to keep up a monologue while I'm working, you know what I mean? Give me just a second. Two more to here, and then this one's being stubborn, so we're going to go with the old tappa. With the Leatherman, of course. I'm having a lot of trouble driving these pins in through here, mostly because there's nothing underneath it really supporting it. So all that energy I put into it just kind of doesn't go anywhere. It's absorbed. Oh, God. Gosh darn it. Well, we're going to put a new one in there. See if anybody said anything. Same bread, looks like mine, but the antennas. Oh, same picture. Okay. You guys are still talking about that. Cool. Sorry, we'll go back through and fix that one at some point. Now, we'll trim this down. Dribble over here without destroying everything. All right. Let's get a couple pin connectors on there, a couple track connectors. One of our fairly well organized box. Very happy about that. Like when all the tools and everything are organized and just right where they need to be and within arm's reach. Should have put that last nail in so far, but whatever. This is just chewed up, isn't it? I'm not going to use this. We do have a lot of recycled parts here, and that's been a big problem too. something. I mean, this whole layout is basically powered by stolen parts. We bought a new track bed. And it's all stuff that's been kind of gifted. And bought big lots on eBay, which is really not the way I'd recommend doing things. I mean, we're working on our budget though. When we actually do the main layout, the real layout that we're going to do, it's going to be all new construction. All brand new construction. All right, there we go. And back to the Leatherman here. Tighten this joint up. Okay. Over there. It's a little straighter looking. Yeah. That looks good. I like that. Put a pin in here, and we're going to go straight away and solder this. See how that table move right there? That's what happened to that EMD SD78s. Shifted a little bit. Down it went. Alright. Looks good.
Never to fear the Illinois.
Hey, Paul.
Huh?
That's right. The whole thing with the Michelin Guide. Oh. Well, yeah, Paul, you're right about the Michelin Guide. It was they were just trying to get people to buy more tires. I can't wait, Conrail. I cannot wait until that happens. I've been hearing about that since I was a kid in this area, since like the late 90s. It'd just be so fantastic.
I've been hearing
Plus,
it since I was a teenager.
Yeah. It'd be great if I could go to Peoria from here. I have friends that live down there. It's just, I don't know how many concerts I've missed out on because I didn't have a ride or I didn't want to drive down there. Or,
Paul is here.
yeah.
Why didn't you tell me Paul is here?
I said, he popped in for a second and said he had to run errands.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like Ken. Oh, he's running around. It's always a good day when Paul makes a cameo. I usually don't see him in live streams.
So, I was going through some of my stuff.
Yeah.
And dude, when it comes to like scenery and ballast, or not ballast, but coal, we have more coal than we're ever going to use.
Coal?
Like scale coal, like.
I didn't what? Since when did we have coal?
I guess I've had it for a while.
It's the first time hearing of it.
Yeah, I've got like a whole big gallon bag of like, scale model coal, basically.
Oh my God! Why? We're not running steamers.
Well, people still run coal. Still
On
coal cars.
excursions.
There's still coal cars.
True. I guess we do have two of those.
Which, hold that right there. Yeah.
What is this doing?
Soldering up a section rail. Actually, we're looking at everything up. Just take a second though. I just want to make sure it's nice and straight. So we can do it. There. Some pipe. Germans would say gluten tight. I'll try not to.
Okay. Just realized how allergies spread. Get with the times, dude. This is the high vis season. You may have grew up with a bunch of weather. I grew up with a bunch of high vis. I'm trying to make this a style, a fashion statement. What was that? I think it was a cat.
It's a nice solder right there.
This is gonna leave an indent on my finger, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Permanent,
Oh,
like
man.
a scar.
On my thumb of all places. Seriously, man? It's like the worst places to get a scar.
Just wait till you're older, the chicks will dig it.
Jesus. When I am older. How much older do I have to be? I'm 17.
I don't know, man. It's kind of on you.
Am I good?
Yep. Yeah, you're the strip, man.
Oh, man. Look at that. I got 2 lines. Let's see. Next up is planning for the Amtrak line. The other day I went to Mendota to see the Amtrak. They're going to have to negotiate with Iowa Interstate and the TSPR. Hi, got an errand to run already. 2 hours late. Glad to see everyone is still moving those big diners. Enough leftover. No, dinners. Those big dinners. Enough leftovers to last 2 days. May check in later, but I gotta hit the road. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Paul, it was really good to see you.
Hey, maybe we'll see you in March. We're headed up to Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah. We'll find you. Oh, Milwaukee. So I guess the next trip is Amtrak has to negotiate with Iowa Interstate and the TSPR. Or TSR. TZPR. And then Mr. DVC said the other day he was in Mendota seeing the Amtrak for shared usage of the line. Oh, boy. Shouldn't be too much of an issue in terms of the day with Amtrak. The only thing I could ever see that interfering with is the Bureau Rocket or the BUSW, whatever you want to call it. I don't think Amtrak would appreciate that because that's like on a very bad day, that's a few hours worth of work. Especially one day, CS6 was holding them before Utica for about almost 2 hours. But Amtrak's never on time anyway, so it's not going to be an issue. So if Iowa Interstate was the reason for Amtrak being delayed, I'd have a really big smile on my face. I'm sure Iowa Interstate won't have an issue with it. It means more money. Tazewell and Peoria is a railroad near me. I cannot say I've ever heard of them. What about you, Doerle?
Tazewell, Peoria?
Mm-hmm. I've heard of the TP&W, the Toledo, Peoria, and Western, which is a Geneseo and Wyoming company. I kept thinking about that idea with that SD70 T4, the what is that company? The yellow one, the banana. We were making a joke because Caterpillar. There's this railroad company, whatever it's called, a Caterpillar company, Progress Rail, Rail, making it purr. I don't know. I think you could do that. I'm gonna leave that all up to you. Oh, dude, that'd be so funny. Some very nice engines for. Well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, it's Caterpillar. Of course, they're gonna get the most brand newest ones.
Right. All right. There's a section of this that disappeared that we need.
What do you got? What do you need? I told you where everything was.
There it is.
What?
Also, there's a few screws in there that were on the ground. I don't know what you want me to do with them.
Put them in there.
That's what I did. What is that?
Eggs. Oh,
Eggs.
eggs.
I didn't know you could buy eggs in a that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you feel like you're acting just how you do in work. You always got food on you. Where are you going?
Okay.
Jesus. This is what it's like to work with doerle. He's always got snacks on him. I'm going to try and reattach as best I can. It just needs to somehow get that joint back in there. If I put it on this one instead. Not just going to rip the damn thing off. Which seems pretty sensible to be doing right now. It's not necessarily bent. Just needs some motivation. I will motivate you. Oh, there's no motivating this one. She's in there. I have to unsolder it.
Right behind.
Yep. They're a G&W company, former Pick and Peoria and UNPPU. Look it up. I call those yellow progressive rail units snow units because it looks like they let a dog pee on them. That is great. I call them the bananas. Hold on, I will look that up. Right here. Let's see.
You make some noise.
Okay. Only a few images of their roster there. Pretty decent looking engines. I like their paint scheme. I like what they're doing there. Reminds me of Amtrak with the blue and white. No, Mr. Dirty. Pretty decent paint scheme, isn't it?
It's an AMD 7.
I don't know what the hell it is. I'm not good with switches. That's an SW10.
SW10. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not good with switchers. The only switcher I can ever name is the MP15 DC, and I don't even know how to distinguish it from.
I'm gonna put this bridge in here, but I'm not gonna be happy with it.
Why not?
Unless you give me time to just work on it.
What do you mean?
Look at how bad it looks. I'm gonna take that home with me.
What needs to be done exactly?
All right, here's my thought.
Here we go.
Grab me the box of connectors just over there. Oh, right here. Yeah. To make the transition smooth, because that's a problem I'm seeing.
Yeah, me too.
It's just not a good transition.
No, it isn't.
No, not that. Not the one you messed up.
That technically wasn't my fault.
That was 100% your fault.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't intentional.
Well, okay, then the ace isn't my fault.
I never said it was. That's gravity. Damn gravity. Back at it again.
I still feel bad about it.
Well, I'm glad you don't feel good about it. He's talking about the switch over now. Oh, I'm kind of blocking you here.
All right,
So pay attention back.
My thought is to do something like this. Put an established curve.
Okay.
Use some curve track. That way we guarantee we have a good curve. Right?
Yeah. Just moving the camera. Hold on, guys. Got a lot of messages I have to catch up on.
But the problem is, in order to make this work, We're gonna have to swing that. We are gonna have to like swing stuff out. Like we are gonna have to add like a little bit of this here.
Oh, damn it.
But that ensures a nice smooth transition. But the problem is, I don't know if the trellis is gonna allow that.
The what?
The
Trussel.
trestle.
That's great.
I'm just gonna go ahead and commit to this idea. So first thing we need to do is actually put a good connector in there and clean these up. And then we plug the soldering iron back in.
Oh, I can speak again. Go on. It's better. Oh, I missed a lot. Union. There is a ice cream place in Utica called Bruce and Ellie's. It's near the tracks. I watched CSX in Iowa. Tells on Peoria, and I look at the as well. Okay, Gravity. No, yeah, Gravity is not nice to us, man. And it's just right there. Oh yeah, it's exactly what you would expect with it being a Genesee, Wyoming company. And the Genesee, Wyoming is so lame. I mean, it's a very great paint scheme, but it's like, man, you see it all over now. And Genesee, Wyoming is making very little progress, making a big impact, though. Wow. Yeah, it looks like the TP&W. Shocking. Meeting Arby and watching the street. There you go, Arby's. I don't think that's where the bridge goes. I said I don't think that's where the bridge goes.
No, not at the end of the day.
Let's see how much I can move this camera down again. Hold on. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. The exact bridge has caused nothing but issues.
Yep, the Superman gap has not been favorable to us.
It's supposed to be an easy fix. It's supposed to be the easiest fix ever. Really. It's a weird looking bridge. It's a weird looking bridge. It's missing a nice chunk out of it.
The other one was there before.
There was nothing there before.
Yeah, exactly.
No, why did we shorten it down? The bridge, I mean.
That's very just better.
Well, there. Me and you turn radius. I'm gonna say, why did we just chop off section track people? I should just see that.
What?
Sorry. I'm gonna try and fix this track over here.
Hold on.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Or just want to show you?
Yeah.
So we're at about 45 degrees. Yeah. More to, yeah. It's directly the box.
Basically on the side too.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming we're doing the other side.
Plus, we'll just do a little bit on the tip there.
Just a bit.
And just want to get it on where you're going. Okay. Yeah. You handle the thread and the solder. Just right there. The solder gets the tip. Just kind of follow it. Just for solder plug.
Well, I guess that's the first piece of track that was soldered.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've done something like this before.
You know, you asked me, is soldering something that you can be taught, or is it something you have to like just know how to do it? It's a little bit of both. Like you can be taught how to solder, but to do it well, it's something a skill that you have to develop over the years. In fact, my soldering has gotten better doing this layout because it's been a long time since I've done anything like this.
I think it's really cool to mess up the solder.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I don't like is how it just colors the rail.
Oh, well, that's the plus we can clean it up.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna have to go back through and clean all this rail up.
I thought it was just what happens when rail gets hot.
No.
3 messages were missing a really long time.
Tesla Imperial, Tesla Gravity, no. Arby's watching the stream. Sorry, screwed up while typing. Funny thing, TPNW is actually near me on the former ATSF Beacon District. Oh, that's neat.
The TPW was actually on eBay looking for railroad attire, like stuff like this. It's actually a TPW sweatshirt being sold. I would have gotten it, and it ended up being way too much money. Way more money I wanted to spend on that type of stuff, especially when I barely knew the company too. If it was like BNSF, CSX, in a heartbeat. It's the one thing you barely see is CSX attire. It's all BNSF, no UP, some barely Norfolk Southern. God, what all do you have in there?
This is it's like a breadless sandwich. It's cheese and meat. One half.
Not really. Isn't the point of a breadless sandwich with the bread? I mean, sandwich is bread. I'll be right back.
Right.
You need a pack of glasses, Peter?
I'm good.
Alright, that's what I'm heading up to grab. You need my damn pockets.
get a habit of this. I got Letty. She's not happy. Hold on. I gotta get into a position where I can hold her properly.
Hey, Letty.
I got Letty. I got a kitty. She doesn't like dirty. Hold on, Letty. I know. Stop it. Stop it. No. It's okay. You gotta calm down. You trust me, don't you? I think she's just.
She likes me. She's just super nervous.
You think she's. I got hair in my mouth.
Yeah.
You can try, but she will claw. Yeah, she will do whatever she's trying to do.
Just,
Don't shoot. She'll claw. You're right there, Lee.
mm-hmm.
No, I gotta put you back in the room. I can't touch these. Hold on, I'll put her away. It's okay. Well, that was exciting. I don't think she likes it down here. That was kind of stupid. Oh, isn't she precious? I was under the impression she'd be a little bit more calmer since she was in heat. Yeah, no. I don't think she appreciates being picked up by strangers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Letty. As you can see, she's very thrilled. I think the impression I got is she liked it down here. You know, we actually had a cat a very long time ago where he preferred everything of his being down here, including his litter box and his food and water. Obviously, cats don't think like that anymore. Don't worry, she's not traumatized. She's probably rolling around on my bed as we speak because she's in heat. Let's see. What side of the track at your signal do you like being the best side, with the old Rock Island station or the other side? Well, let's see here. In terms of being at the depot, I prefer being on the engineer side because on the conductor side, it's kind of... There's not that many places to stand where it's like pretty even ground. But the engineer side is pretty... It's got some nice, open, easy for me to be seen places. And in terms of the crossing, I prefer being on the engineer side. Back when it's actually light at 8 o'clock still, the sun's just starting to go down. But in terms of this year, how it is right now with whole daylight savings, I prefer the conductor side just because I technically don't even have to use my flashlight because that street lamp is right there and it works out so well. But if I had to pick one side for the rest of my life, I'd do the engineer side because that's where I got waved at the most because it's the only side I got waved at from. I hope you all enjoyed Letty because as you know, she was happy. You said you're okay, Doerle?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't scratch you?
No, she did.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need a...
No, my fault.
Oh. Where'd she get you?
A little bit here, a little bit on the stomach. I don't think she did blood.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and it's a cat, man. I got cats.
Yeah. That's why I figured it's like, yeah, she doesn't really like you, but I figured you had a way. You would just start...
I think she was more like just tweaked out from the moment being down here than anything else not liking me.
She was in the basement. She was on camera. It's not stuff that she's used to. Yeah, that was Letty.
I think this will work.
There's a fly. Why are you putting the temp? Oh, that's why you're putting the temp pin. Never mind. Because you're just trying to figure out what the hell is going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I like the name DBC. Where'd you come up with that? Well, Doerle did. And
what is that?
DBC.
Oh, because it's
The Big Colin.
Big Colin, yeah.
The real fanner.
The Big Colin.
I think it's
Real fanner. Well, DBC because it's easy to remember.
Yeah. I feel like the real fanner hasn't always been there in his name. I thought it was the Big Colin the Gamer. Did you change your name on us? But yeah, if you look in your name, your YouTube name, the Big Colin the Gamer, DBC, and then T and R are all capitalized. So DBC, the Big Colin.
The Big Colin!
Mm-hmm. And he did change his name. Let's say the real fanner, I don't remember that always being there. I had to make sure I wasn't losing my damn mind again. You know me, how old I am. My memory ain't that good. You, on the other hand, doerle, oh, you're fine.
Oh, yeah, my memory's great. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
That'll work.
Let me go over and investigate, get my Illinois man stamp of approval. Oh, yeah, I do want to clarify one thing. I don't know if it's because the Intermodal cars are too light or they just don't like the track, but the bitches derail still.
Too late.
Well, I put counterweight in it and everything, and it turns out we don't have enough counterweight.
We'll just put weights in the Intermodal cars. Let's grab the trestle.
I let you. I don't want to touch in case anything bad happens. So I did. I'm 13. So you should have some pretty good memory then if you're 13 years old. I'll blow my nose really quick. Hold on. You have fun. Going this way. Hold on, I can help out too. I'm important.
Dude, look at all the clearance we have.
Hold on. Go down. It looks a lot the same as when it was actually like this still.
Yeah.
Huh.
Plenty of room.
Well, damn. It looks like it belongs there.
Yep. And that's where it's going to live.
I thought it was living in a museum.
This is a museum, Charlie.
This is the shittiest museum I've ever been in my life.
Oh boy, you haven't been to some museums then.
No, especially not the Amboy Museum. Oh my god.
Dude, like, you're going to mention Amboy here?
Mm-hmm. Just to piss you off.
Oh my god, dude.
We are getting a sign that says it's just the Amboy Museum with a big X over it. The Amboy Museum is
those jerks, man.
And I want to go there so bad because it's full of Illinois Central
Me too.
memorabilia. But they're never open.
Mm-mm.
We have to go there at some point. It's not something we can cross off forever.
No.
It's just
Not something I want to cross off at all.
I do. It feels like we have to at this point.
I want to cross it off, like, that we've been there, but, like...
How can we? How do they expect us to? We can't work under these conditions, really.
No, unacceptable.
Very. If you work at the Amboy Depot Museum and you're seeing this, please just be open for once in your life.
Yeah, understand our dissatisfaction with your hours.
Yeah.
Which are non-existent.
Pretty much. I guess I can move the camera a little bit so you're not really... Sorry, explaining boxcars. Sorry. I know you don't like Canadian National, but do you like Canadian Pacific or no? I don't like CN either. I don't really necessarily have an issue with Canadian Pacific until they took over Kansas City Southern. Yeah, I don't really hate them as much as I do Canadian National. I get it. You know, first railroad to connect 3 continents. Good for you, but stay out of our country. Stop taking all of our damn railroads. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. CN and Canadian Pacific, go ahead. Go to America. It's really good for you. But why do you have to eat up all railroads at the same time? Do your own shit. Stay away from ours. What if BNSF just went and ate Canadian Pacific? There'd be someone feeling the exact same way. They'd be like, you American company, stay out of Canada. So guess what? I feel the same way, but the roles reversed. I want to see the fall of
Canadian national, and when I do, I'm going to laugh on their grave.
Get my friend there. I see the solder.
You notice how I said that with a very straight face? It's because I'm 100% serious. Good
I
point.
didn't because I wasn't looking, but I felt the tone of your voice, truth of your words.
Worst company to ever exist. I have my reasons. I have some pretty good reasons. I don't mind Canadian Pacific. Yeah, they're doing their own thing. Like I said, I don't like them, but that doesn't mean I despise them. I despise Canadian National. I hate Canadian National. They need to be. We need to just pull an operation where we completely wipe the face of their existence off the earth. Canadian National never existed.
Need your hands, boy. Or something soldering iron.
Soldering.
No. You should grab this, hold it,
I'm pushing it or just holding it?
holding it, and you have it pushing it right there. Tight. Yep.
Worst part about Canadian National is they too make their employees wear the orange vests.
Worst part about Canadian National is that they exist.
That too. The track inspection car was Canadian. Yeah, unfortunately it was, but I'm like 90% sure it wasn't like actually Canadian National employees. I'm not sure. Iowa Interstate has their reasons. They're simply deceiving Canadian National. They're crying out for help like they need it when they don't. That way, one day, Iowa Interstate can take over Canadian National and make a proper Illinois Central and Illinois Central Gulf Heritage Unit. I'm not smiling because I'm joking. I'm smiling because I like the idea. Hopefully that one doesn't break.
What's that?
Cutting wheel.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was books.
So, well,
The Trestle Bridges. They're not one broke in it. The Trestle Bridge had nothing to do with it. It's like the Trestle Bridge got washed out by a storm. This is what you call a washed out track. Nothing there.
whoa. Watch where you go there.
I was tapping it.
No, watch where you go there.
What happened?
Almost chaos.
Almost chaos. Is- I am the agent of chaos. Like that one guy with green hair. May I ask why you're deciding to connect a track to a Trestle Bridge when the Trestle Bridge is not there?
Because the trestle bridge is going to go right back to its regular place.
Yes, it is. But what does the track have to do with this?
That's what we're just wondering. This track is going to be replaced eventually.
I feel like it has to be. Doesn't it look like it's the same radius? This is where we do that thing.
It's true. Not the same radius.
That's why they kept derailing, because it's not, this is where it was supposed to be.
I say, so using this track, this flex track on top of the crossing bridge.
Hell yeah! OFX track, sponsor us, please. ENSF, you want to sponsor us too? Please.
I think we can.
We can get BNSF to sponsor us? Hell yeah, I think that's what he was talking about. Probably was. We could use flex track on the way from Father.
Is that the point there near the crossing bridge you made? Where they would pop the cross members off? And just lay flex track on top of it.
You think that'll work?
Mm-hmm.
Will it work good?
Mm-hmm. It'll work better.
I'm gonna go check on that because I got a good feeling I know which cat that is. Fortunately, I'm not going to that one downstairs. Don't worry, it's all good. It was just Luna doing fat cat activities, I guess you could say. Running up and down the stairs trying to learn some cardio, I guess. Across the road from Grand Bear Lodge, there's an old gravel pit that has an old TP&W boxcar. Seriously? That's the double A's. I see that's the double A's. Same. I wonder if we're allowed to go in there and see it. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Go to this one.
Okay. There he goes.
There we go.
Leaving his Leatherman again. What a bad idea. It's just not like to be bent, is it? When will we ever get tracks up to the higher level? Never. It's the only thing that connects them. It's this damn bridge. There is no damn bridge. I wonder how much flex drive we even have left in me. One, two, three. And I'm starting to think three. Only 3 pieces left. Lifelike. Do. It's been there a while. I lived in Utica for the longest time. I never remember hearing about that. Well, okay, I guess it wasn't in the trains back then, but it's very interesting. I wonder where they'd even put it. What was that? Oh, that's the wrong one. Right there. Is that what I think it is? Oh, there's a CRSI. CRSI and the BICB. What is that? The CBI? I was switching jobs, so that's probably the CR. Okay. Trying to see if I can figure out what's coming tonight. Hold on. CRSI. What the hell kind of marker is that? CR. Huh. Trying to figure out what the hell CRSI means. When Howell and Silva's 3 trains meet each other. Damn. That is very cool. Usually, if you're lucky, you can get a. Oh, nice. 516 leading CBBI. Seen at 1200 in Moline. Looks like a possible full tanker tonight. You got the 516 with the buffer car. Let's see that buffer car. I don't see. Oh yeah, looks like we have a full-on tanker.
Charlie?
Yeah, what's up?
Coming back up.
Not.
You're not leaving yet.
He's not leaving yet.
Well, how much longer is he gonna be here? Because the cats need to come out.
I don't know. For a while still. It's kind of hard to see, but you look here. You got the buffer car, and then it kind of trails all the way back there. Those are all ethanol tankers. It's really hard to see, but trust me. It looks like, DBC, if you're still in here, it looks like we have a full-on tanker lash up tonight. Nothing too exciting other than 516 coming through. And, of course, it's as shiny as it always is. Very nice. I haven't seen 516 for a few days. I haven't seen it leading. It's always 513 leading. What's your favorite Iowa Interstate engine? Oh, you're really going to do that to me? Oh, jeez. How do you even choose something like that? I think I know. Hold on. I got to make sure I get the road number right, so give me 1 second here while I go back. I can find it. It's one of the 700 series. .708 is my favorite because it has a different horn than all the rest. It actually has a Prime 920. I'll give you guys a little sound effect here. See if this is the right one. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You get the idea. But yeah, 708 is the only Iowa Interstate road that horn. Very, very cool. The reason why it's a 700 is because all the Gevos are technically the same except for 4. You got 519, it says the Paul H. banner. The Paul H. banner. Every time I say Paul, I'm thinking about the guy on YouTube, Paul. The Paul H. banner unit 519, 513, the Rock Island Heritage, 516, the throwback or 30-year anniversary, whatever people call it. And then you got 510, which is its own unit right now, because last I checked, it still has all those gray spots on the hood from when it hit that Menards semi. But they're all kind of the same. Nothing really too interesting. I think one of the 500s has a different horn, but the only difference is it's louder, and that's kind of, like I said, is kind of interesting. But definitely 708 with the just completely different horn. Did you tell anyone else about the Amtrak line besides the helper? The helper, I'm assuming you mean doerle. No. The only people that know about that is, I guess, everyone here and then me and doerle. Well, I guess there's other people that know about it, but in terms of, I haven't told anyone. I don't know where to sit here. Hope that answers your question there, Mr. DVZ. And I hope you're pretty excited for tonight. 5-day wait. I haven't seen Iowa Interstate 516 comes through. It's a pretty good day. The reason why it's been 5 days is hold on 1 second here. Step 2 of the project will take $200,000. Well, that's not that bad. What exactly is step 2? Just replacing the rail? Also, one of the many good things that could come from this is obviously Amtrak is going to look at that rail. I'm surprised they're looking at that line at all. $2 million. Okay, technically that's still not that bad. Planning and developing. You guys, if anyone ever gets upset on how shitty the rails are for Iowa Interstate, don't look at the maintenance of way. Be angry at the chassis system for letting it to rot. Damn you, chassis! We can't really sue them because they're CSX now. Chassis Seaboard Express, that's what CSX stands for. Meanies, that's what I say. Meanies! CSX needs to hire me to represent. No, Iowa Interstate needs to hire me. I'll represent them in court. And I'll sue CSX and say, give me the money. Your predecessor let this line to rot. We need money. Anyway, it's just a whole joke. No, but seriously, Chessie, why? Like, why they'd have to do that? That was very rude of them. But the reason why it's been 5 days is because, obviously, well, the last 2 nights, the train just didn't run. Last night, Christmas Eve, and then 3 days before would have been. Let's see here. What did I get Wednesday? I can't remember. I got there Wednesday, and I can't remember. This was so many days ago. The one day, Wednesday, I think I was able to make it down, but they already went through or something. I can't remember. And then one day there was a party going on here that my mom was holding. for a lot of coworkers, and I could have been took down there at one point. That train was between 8 and 8:30. That night was really upsetting because I was told I probably wouldn't be able to make it down, and I was like, "Well, what's the matter? Is there not a car here?" And no, just I was told no one wanted to move the vehicles around, which was pretty ironic because at the same time I was told that there was absolutely no vehicles other than ours in the driveway. So that was pretty rude. Pretty rude. So it always sucks when you find out you would have 100% been able to go down to the tracks and kind of, obviously. So yeah, 3, 5, or something like that. I don't know. See if I post anything in the community tab that can give me a hint. This is my brain working at its finest right now. So it's not that. 3 days ago, it was pretty rainy. So one of the times I was going to go down there, it was wet and cold. And obviously Christmas Eve happened, and then that one day I was told I might not be able to make it, and I could have. Just no one decided to actually take me down. So one thing that sucks about the whole thing, I don't really have my own car. I don't have a license. I can't just do this for myself. It'd be nice because when I do get my own vehicle and curfew stops becoming a thing, I will tell you guys this right now. Okay, this is an Illinois man guarantee. When I get my own vehicle, and I get my own license, and I have the ability to go wherever I want without any repercussions, I am going to follow the Iowa Interstate CBBI from Silvis to Seneca, Manuka, wherever they decide that CSX wants to take me. I will say one of the more exciting things that'll be done is also stick around to be able to see the BICB. That's one thing I've wanted to do for a long time, to see the BICB. Even though it's the exact same thing, it's just coming from west instead of east, I think that'd be really cool to see it. Hello, the Midwest Real Fan. Hey, what's up, buddy? I don't recall ever seeing your name here before. Welcome to the stream, just down here. On a big old HO scale layout. Where's my bed? I got my father outside. Should be down here for the next few minutes, just trying to get all this sort of situated. So far, we've replaced all the track with flex track. And really cool thing about this layout is you were able to run running water through here. 516, I think, is leading CBI tonight. That is correct. I just looked on Facebook actually and saw that. Looks like it's a full oil train. Nothing really, well, ethanol, oil, whatever they think their biggest contract is ethanol. Nothing that exciting other than the heritage unit. Single liter, probably DPU on the end, so that's actually pretty exciting too. Rebecca, from a long time ago. From a long time ago. How long are we talking? I don't remember seeing her name ever show up. Well, yeah, this is just a very good example of my brain working how my brain does. Hold on, I got another thing from Facebook here. It asked about the heritage units. I'm trying to recall this best I can. What? Me.
Channel?
Only
Because I
mine.
start washing all that, and then I don't know what the fuck happened to everything.
I just do my laundry. I don't worry about all the other stuff. I don't pay attention. My sister. That asked about the heritage units, like your favorite. This is just my brain working how my brain works. I'm sorry. This is just what happens when you entrust me to this type of knowledge. It doesn't go over so well. It's not working. Hold on. Oh man, I need to deal with that. Hold on. Did I not get a... Oh, Jesus. Random Facebook notification. I understand. I used to live here in the suburbs of Chicago. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I am sorry I do not remember your name. There's so many people come through. Unless you're reoccurring, I kind of ultimately just, my brain is like, oop. Having a total brain fart down here, dearly, it's all falling apart.
Oh no!
The Midwest Real Fan has joined the stream, and they said they've been here before, but I feel bad they cannot remember them ever making any type of cameo.
Was it Midwest Rail Fan?
No.
I think we've seen you before. All right, hey.
Yeah.
Let's move the table.
What?
I want to turn it negative 90 degrees.
In English?
I want to turn it negative 90 degrees.
Why?
This will be better. Get on the other side.
Okay. You're not even gonna explain like why you want to do this. Obviously, you were out there for a while and you've been thinking, what? Why do you want to move it?
Because it's going to look better. Make it easier to get around. Lift it. We'll turn it. Lift it up in. There. Oh, stop. There. That looks good.
This is weird.
Looks very cockeyed in here. Let's move your side back a little bit. Don't you make your gestures, boy.
What am I doing?
Go to your left. Stop. There you go. Here. Now,
It looks like we have a whole new layout.
our viewers have a better view of the layout, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's thinking about you guys.
Yeah.
It was. Hold on. Do you know what my name is in real life? I think you already know. Yeah, it's in your YouTube name. It's Colin, right? It was in Behind the Scenes with the Illinois Man. Oh, man. I remember that stream. That one was one of the ones that lasted a while, I thought. Oh, I'm sorry. My memory's just... I don't have the best of memory. I'm very sorry. Nevertheless, I appreciate you stopping by again and trying to make sure that my brain still works. Obviously, it doesn't. It makes it easier for us to get around. How exactly?
Well, there's more room on your side, especially that side.
That side was getting kind of cramped, wasn't it?
Plus, we have a better view of the
Trestle.
trestle.
I'm gonna come down here tomorrow and try and figure out what the actual hell went wrong and how this happened.
What? This?
This is weird, right?
Well,
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying this is strange.
I'd like to move it back about 6 inches.
Go again.
your way. There you go.
6 inches is very specific. Why?
Just a small amount of space. I like that a lot. Okay, so we're gonna have to raise this about an inch.
Yeah.
Or build a berm.
Okay.
A berm,
What the hell is that?
fill dirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't bust the chair underneath. The chair. Oh, here now I'm just for the head.
See, and this was even more than just one piece of flex track.
Oh, great, because we only have 3 pieces left. Like, the track is really late, so.
Oh, you go buy more.
Well, yeah, but that's gonna make it last a lot, take a lot longer. You know me, I want to make trains run and loop again.
In loop.
In loop! Or,
What's
I like the idea of flex track though, because that is kind of, I was messing with it while you were gone, and it was like, oh damn.
let's get the circular saw out.
I got it over here.
We're gonna need a marker, and we're gonna need the trestle bridge.
Oh dear God, it's happening. Marker should right here. I can't grab all this at once, so you gotta be the one to get the trestle. Actually, no, I can go grab it. You can get all this.
That right
Like that one guy, Texas
Leatherface.
Chainsaw. Yeah, Leatherface. Yeah. Ah. Illinois man's crazy. Where am I putting this?
there. Just like on the ground.
Okay. We'll be right back with piece de resistance.
Mm-hmm.
How do you pronounce it?
Piece de resistance.
That! How did I see this guy? I tell you. Oh, Russell Bridge. It's nerve-wracking. Takes you off. I have been trusted to transport you from this room to the next, Russell. I have brought to you your child. I think he likes the Chelsea Bridge more than he likes me.
Ah, don't go there. Don't make me choose her, but
That was a joke. Content, Durley.
I wasn't
Content.
joking.
Oh.
Plug this thing in.
Oh, man. Oh, you're about to make a lot of big boy noise.
Mm-hmm.
Cover your ears if you have them. Oh, wrong way. Oh, wait, what's the right way? Hold on, watch this. Oh, wait a minute, trying to figure out how to plug something in. What?
Well, on this side,
This feels like way more of a process. Bring it in.
no, more than center.
Wait, hold it.
Just press it down like right here. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. It's a big spluttering.
Alright.
Perfect, dude.
Put you right there. So I'll do a couple of those. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very helpful.
Washer's got a sick beat, doesn't it?
Fuck yeah. That's what I am.
sure we didn't miss anything that exciting.
Thank humans. The Midwest Real Fan thinks it looks a lot better like this. So there you go.
Yeah.
You already got someone on your side. Oh,
No,
Mr. DBC agrees. It's okay. Well, like I said, I'm sorry. I don't really remember people that well.
just looking for something that gives you a little more view of the layout, you know. Now,
Now we need to put it on wheels.
Yeah. I cut these so we can go across here. Fix them somehow so that no, so I have places for put this. That's gonna sit here. So
I don't think that's going to work. We need N-gauge to fit onto that bridge. Speaking of N-gauge, speaking of N-gauge, really just recently I picked up a bunch of N-gauge
a
stuff.
whole bunch of it.
Yeah,
Including super cheap.
including the Penn Central auto rack. Penn Central. Anyway. It's
Oh, we have
always
some Rapidos, some West German stuff. A bunch of Atlas and Bachmann. The description said 3 engines. It came with 6. There was an F7. Looks like a SD44,
SD40, 30,
SD40, 38, something in there.
probably a 30, definitely not 38. If it
And
was
then,
in a Santa Fe, I don't know.
And then an F7, and then there were 3 steamers too.
And
None of them run exactly, but they have potential to run, and it's something I know how to fix that sort of thing. So
for those who do not know, Doerle models in.
engage
Yeah, he started his own layout at his,
house
in his.
basement.
Yeah!
That was very dramatic there, Charlie.
Thank
Want to
you.
do this?
Sure.
Have you ever used a circular saw?
Plenty of times. I used to technically be a contractor.
Right there.
Yeah, I used to work alongside a contractor. I was never legally employed, nor was
Oh,
I.
shit.
Stop dropping the trestle. I don't think that's the safe spot. Do not do what he's doing. Yeah, good buddy of mine on this day still. I can get a hammer. No hammer.
You look at the dream. You better wake up and apologize.
What the hell? I wasn't even doing anything. It was just a bit, and he made it very dramatic. Oh wait, that's what I just did.
We're able to see the hammer.
Here you go.
we really have to deal with low hanging wires. This is concerning. This is concerning. At least the lighting still works for how we set it up.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Let's go ahead and shoot a wall speaker with a drill. Let's find a drill. Drill bit. Red box.
Hang on.
Give me a beer for shooter.
You got no proofs, officer.
I just turned the camera towards you. I understand. Oh boy. Let's do some research here because I'm not that smart.
Charlie, you're incredibly intelligent. You were,
Yeah.
you're simply uneducated.
It's not nice.
Oh, it was nice. I said you're fucking really smart. Just not very well educated. We're working on that.
They purchased the line from Blue Island to Bureau Junction for $31 million on October 10th, 19. I'm pretty sure it said 84. Yes, 1984, October 10th. And technically, after they did that, they adapted the Rock Island logo. But they've been around for years since that. Oh, you don't see me looking up the answer. $1984. Same year they became a thing. It was the same year they purchased the former Rock Island from Bureau to Blue Island, Illinois. And shortly after, they adopted the Rock Island logo and became the Iowa Interstate we now know today with what we like to call GEVOs. Obviously, they didn't get those engines until the 2000s. Pretty new engines still. About some of them were purchased in as early as 2015. So those engines are still pretty damn new, and they're still and they're still hitting vehicles. Especially like 510. I don't know how long it'll take for that nose of it to get yellow again. Last I checked, it was still primed. Turns out that Menards truck did a little bit more damage than anyone even expected.
What?
But it turns out that semi-truck did more damage than anyone expected. I never saw a picture of 510 after it hit a semi-truck until it was coming my way weeks later. And someone snagged a picture of it. News clearly didn't give two shits of reporting. All they cared about was Menards. Wow. The whole damn table moved.
All right.
So, height? What are you doing?
Put in place to establish a height for the trestles. All right.
You know how you said that the wires hanging were an issue?
Yes. That's our issue.
They're a bigger issue than they were before.
Why so?
Because that's really close to my head.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Here. We're gonna put one right across the middle and then one right across here. All right.
Forgot what's your favorite company for a railroad? BNSF. Shirley, what is your favorite company? Railroad company?
See, it's kind of hard for me. Like,
Oh boy.
I mean, existing or
Modern.
past, modern. Honestly, I'd probably go with BNSF,
Past.
Union Pacific, or ATSF. But ATSF is one of the companies that BNSF came out of. So, I mean, okay, like UP across the country, like,
Transcon.
yep,
They quite literally did that. Duty done did it. If you already thought about it, well, guess what? UP's already done did it.
where did I put the marker? What'd you do?
Oh my. Yes. Okay. You and that marker, man, they just do not get along. See, if you had your vest, you'd be put in your pocket already.
Yeah.
I will. You know what? You know what? You know what, Shirley?
What?
You're really sick and tired of you leaving that damn pen. You're hired. Put your damn vest on.
All right. Sure am high.
There's already a pen in it.
Yeah, there's already a pen in there.
That's how you know it's yours, because it's got a pen in it. Those do not know. That do not know. I have recently switched over my BNSF vest to a more pockety one, and it just so happens that Durley has the same exact thing.
Allow me to model the fall line of the BNSF vest. Yes, we have both pockets here, both the clips, so we can put our antennas or radios in there. We have zippy pockets here, zippy pocket right here. Look at that, right over the right breast. Boop. So I can put the important stuff in there, like, I don't know, my nachos or my keys or something like that. This big ass pocket, I can put a full sandwich in there. Outside here, more pockets, zippy pockets, giant zippy pockets. I mean, these things are like sub-sandwich sized. Look, I can fit almost my whole forearm in this pocket. Like, it's like half a pizza. You go on the inside, and we have more pockets. More pockets. This thing is great. I like pockets a lot.
Yeah, thing.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Don't move. Lift your right arm up. What the hell is this? Oh, God damn it.
It is another pocket.
There's another
I
pocket.
I knew it. It's like,
you gotta be kidding me right
I knew it, and I bet it extends all the way.
It does. That's great.
No, it does not. Does it? It does all the way.
Hold on. Excuse me.
Well, I didn't lock nothing. Hey, Rick. Yeah, how you doing? Hey, you ever seen the layout?
No,
Want to stop down?
not today.
Okay.
You're not feeling the best still.
All right. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm working on it though.
How was your Christmas?
Good thing, guys.
Yeah.
I've been down, you know.
That's you just said. I didn't realize you've been sick. I haven't seen you for a few days.
Too.
Oh, jeez.
Hasn't been a good one, but it's okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Still got great neighbors.
you're still on this side of the grass, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have them shoot me off into outer space when I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Starship.
Oh, you know Gene Roddenberry? He had his ass shot in his face.
I'm not proud either.
My name is on the moon.
Wow, how'd you do that far?
No, they got this, the Artemis project. It's our new moonshot thing. And a couple of years ago, before they launched the first probe to the moon again, it was like $10 to get your name put on a list. My dad did it for me for Christmas.
I'm gonna have my name put on the asteroid that hits Earth so everybody can see it.
Apophis 2037. I am like right there with it, man. Like I hope I live long enough to see it come by. I'll be like, hey, Rick. Hey, good to see you, man.
Yeah, you should go
Merry New Year.
down here. I hear it's gonna be raining asteroids.
Nah.
Roll that window up.
Thank you, Rick. Did you hear me, old man?
What?
The window's still down, don't forget.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I know.
Oh, we're not sharing.
No, we're not. Those are mine.
He handed it to me. This is mine.
I'm bigger than you.
You are so mean.
You're the one said we're sharing.
Delicious. From Judy. I think she was under the impression I was just giving it to her. Paul's back. Yeah, but really. Paul. Oh. My parents own the stocks at Union Pacific. What? I have to wait 10 minutes for a clerk, so hello again. That vest would have room for the Michelin guide.
Yeah.
Put out by the tire company 1900s to promote driving in France. It was free until 1926.
And that's all it was. It was a guide to get people to buy new tires to drive around more. But it became an amazing way to actually rate restaurants. Like the Michelin star is something like that place is worth driving to. Like it's several Michelin stars. Like you might be in the north of France, but like this place down in like Lyon, which is really where French cooking is like has its like home. It's like Mecca, is Lyon, France. You might live in the north of France, but there's a place in Lyon that has like 3 or 4 Michelin stars. It's worth driving there and wearing your tires out. Yeah. Paul knows what's up.
I feel like you and Paul, this is the beginning of a great friendship because you two can talk and you understand each other. But when he tells me stuff, it's like I try my best to understand.
Hey, would you unplug the drill?
Iowa Interstate 6988, I believe, is still at Silvis. I think so.
So I'm going underneath, but I'm going to have you replug it in. This. All right.
See you on the other side.
What? Oh. Oh, it's not plugged in. Let's just plug it back in.
You're so much more professional with your BNSF vest. Oh, hey, you sure you don't want a hard hat way under there? Someone might call OSHA.
Don't worry, I know that guy.
All right.
hand me down 2 of those screws?
Ouch. One of them pricked me. Oh wait, I'll just.
Thank you.
You didn't bring your air compressor, did you?
Nope.
Ah. One of these
No.
days.
Hold this flat and align it with this.
It's here. I got it. I can fix it, Felix. Fix it, Felix.
You get some bite on there?
Oh, I haven't. Not through yet.
Would you grab some of the longer screws?
Where can I find those?
Back that way somewhere.
Sure. Got some fairly long ones right here. Is this long enough what you were using?
Yeah.
Okay. With screws and everything. Okay.
Would you grab my red box?
Yeah. What else happening?
For enough bits? Yeah.
Longer?
No, the same ones.
What's going on there?
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Oh, alright, hold on.
What's going on? We're gonna need to drill kind of game of blue.
Go down screws. Plug it. There you go, Pete.
No. Wow. Don't hurt yourself, old man.
Try not to.
We're done. Tiny bit. Interesting. Typo. Building repairs. Interesting. I also suggest just not a shot to change a tire. It's expectational. Well, me and Paul like the biggest people on this channel. Were you aware of the Amtrak incident in Mendota ill back in 20? Well, I do not know what you're referring to on the Amtrak incident, Mendota, and Mr. DBC. Technically, I would say you and Paul are the biggest recurring. Obviously, you got Conrail coming on in. He's a little bit new. Paul has been, don't take it into a competition, DBC, but Paul's been with me a little bit longer than everybody else. He's been with me for a few months. Mr. Paul, my favorite. I got cookies in here. Next door neighbor was knocking on the door, I guess. Homemade cookies. Christmas cookies. Who's going to say no to that? Number got called. Got to be serious with the sales clerk. Mr. Paul has something that I think you should read so you can understand it. I picked one.
Yeah. Yeah. Very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to meeting you, Paul. Like I said, we're going to be in Milwaukee towards beginning of March for my birthday. Be fun to meet you. We're going to go check out the Walther's main showroom.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Also, I gave you the best for a Sharpie. The Sharpie's still on the layout.
Mhm.
Oh.
I am. As far as I can do today. Small. This.
Oh man, cookies. Oh, you said one fell on the floor. We can't eat that one.
I will.
We want you full cookie.
They're even on the floor.
What the hell? I still want to eat that. It was another napkin.
All right.
You want to take your NBA stuff too? I can carry some of this stuff.
Clear that off for me. There's a milk pup in there.
What?
Milk pup.
Could be. Hold on, we'll be back.
My dad used to go on the radio.
What?
let's see. There, just a little bit. Well, it would appear Doerle is left for the day. I was just going to leave everything but the cookies. I'm taking the cookies. See if I missed anything here. Ah, all personal conversation between you two. Do believe that is what you would call a either out of time or Doerle just getting really upset. Not necessarily a rage quit, as people would put it, but I was trying to talk to him to see what was going on with the wood. I guess he responded with his father used 7 different grains of wood on this layout. So he really made this thing to be pretty damn strong. That's for sure. But well, I got nothing else left to do. I'm not really gonna. I would run a train, but the state of the layout's in. It's kind of got to be cleaned off after all this moving and everything. But he said he'll be here by the same time tomorrow. He came here around 11, so we will most likely be doing another live stream. I know we're not usually people that have a schedule, but you could probably guarantee a live stream after 11 at some point. But well, Mr. DBC, if you do decide to tag along tonight, it would be very great to see you. If not, totally up to your choice. But oh yeah, my radio scanner. I'm really glad you finally got one of these. It's really gonna change the whole rail fanning aspect, man. It really does just change a lot. Probably not to be wearing this. Oh yeah, you know what the best part about my outfit is? I got BNSF under both layers. I'm the guy that PNSF is going to send people to silence because I have so much of their gear. Don't worry. You don't have to get upset. It's not like I go on their property and mess around. I just wear it so I'm seen. But I do know there are some people that put on safety vests just so they can have the ability to go climb on stuff. But I don't do that. I record a lot of my majority of trains are at night, so makes you feel any better. I own high vis that doesn't have any logo on it. I got one from Menards, and I just got my DeWalt one. Oh, dude, that one's so nice. But yeah, I'm pretty orange right now. But well, there's nothing else I can really do by myself. But I'm just gonna leave everything as is, except for the cookies I'm taking. Like I said, I'm taking the cookies, man. I'm taking the cookies. You missed mine about what I was talking about. Me? I was listening. Oh no, I really did miss. Oh my, there's a lot more chatting going on. Never got called to be serious. Tallahassee, Florida man was arrested for a gun. That's what I'm referring to. Oh God. Oh, a Florida man with a gun on an Amtrak. That's shocking. Do you live in Illinois? Do you lie? do you like Northern Illinois, Southern, North, Central, or South Central? I come see you tonight. Like I said, man, totally up to you. if you do have any questions referring to the radio scanner, feel free to send a message my way if you need to, or the manual or a YouTube video. Personally, it's whatever works for you. Like I said with the whole radio scanner thing, this is just the one that I've been running for a lot of months. And it really does work out for me. It's nice and simple, not really that complicated. It does kind of scare you. It's kind of intimidating with all the buttons and stuff, but it's really pretty simple. But like I said, you got any questions, feel free to either use the internet or use my sort of knowledge that I totally have in my brain. But well, with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off tonight. Not tonight. I was gonna say tonight. No, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off now. Like I said, for those people who just come in with the streams, this is gonna be it for today. But you can definitely come back tomorrow around the same time. And for those people who just watch my channel in general, feel free to stop by in tonight's video where I'm going to be recording the Iowa Interstate CBI with the 516. And assuming they don't change the consist, it's going to be 516 with a rear DPU and a full-on ethanol train. If they do change it, it'd be very sad. But after 5 days of not seeing any train, I'll take whatever I can get at this point. But with all that being said, I really hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Really appreciate everyone coming in that stuck around. Really appreciate Paul, even though I don't think he's here right now. I think he had to leave again. Paul, I really do appreciate you coming in, buddy. It's always nice to hear from you in real time instead of just YouTube comments, man. DBC, also nice of you to stick around. Mr. Conrail in the Midwest, real fan. All of you guys who stopped in on this live stream, really do appreciate it. A lot of talking in the live chats, what I like to see. But with all that being said, I will see you guys either in the next live stream or in tonight's video. Boop.